What up? Another DayZ video. This is part 2 of my Livonia series. When in the other one, I left off at the deck. I'm right here, looking for some shotgun shells. Didn't really find any. So, what I'm going to do is make my way to Lapina, and hopefully get some stuff going to get my character down there. And I'll showcase the cool parts of this map. I will eventually transfer over to Chernarus again, just because there's more to do, and more of them. How are there so many tomatoes? I always find those. Okay. But yeah, I thought I would continue just to see where I get in this one. The rain just stopped. I'm recording this like right after the last one, so the rain didn't stick around too long, but sometimes it will. So, see, these houses are a little difficult to loot because small stuff will blend in a little bit with the surroundings. So I'm just gonna run straight to the next town because I don't really feel like looting that. Because the more, I just want the good stuff. I don't really care about 45 ACP and all that shit. Yeah, there are a lot of fields in the game, in this map rather, but it looks so cool, you know? Like, imagine having a car and driving your car across that field. I mean, it'd be difficult, but it'd look cool, right? Alright. So, it takes a little while to get to the next one. Not too much, but I thought in this one I could explain why people, you know, don't like official. And I'm just gonna do a brief summary. I won't get too into it because I want to make a separate video about that, like I said before, but I won't make it while I'm on a character that I'm showing the life of. I'll just show it on like the keyboard one or something. But I think the main reason people don't like it is 3 reasons, maybe more. The first one obviously being that not much loot spawns. Well, it does, but not as much as most people want. Another one probably would be most people that experience unfriendly encounters, and it could be multiple mistakes, or just that's just how it is in this game, you know. The strongest survive. But sometimes most people go to party chat, and it kind of makes it more difficult to switch from party chat to game chat. So they'll just go, they just won't even bother. They'll just shoot everyone. Where someone like me, who always plays alone, are more likely to be friendly because, you know, we're lonely. But I think the third reason is there's no rules on official. Now this could just be, sorry, this could just, you know, depend on who you're talking to, but a lot of community servers have rules. You know, you can't raid on certain days, or you can't kill on site in certain areas. But on official, all rules are off. Like, there's no one stopping you from doing whatever you want. Whether that's the D word, you know, building like crazy amounts of shit, there's no one stopping you, or there's no one's gonna ban you unless, you know, the developers, which I really don't think happens, because PS4 and Xbox seem to be not as, you know, taken care of as PC, but excuse me. But I think people just don't like wasting all, or to them wasting all that time. And the simple thing is don't build a base in the middle of a, you know, an area. Don't build it in the middle of the most popular town, because everyone is going to come to it. And word gets around too. Like there are there's DayZ groups, like on Facebook. I don't know about Instagram, but I'm definitely on Facebook, where people post, hey, I need some advice, or hey, I don't know how to play, or whatever it is. And it gets around fast if someone finds your base. So I always recommend you hide your stuff. If you have a big group and you're feeling, you know, feeling a little cocky, then go right ahead. Make the biggest base you can. But just know, eventually, unless you're like dedicating crazy amounts of time to it, it will be rated at some point. I don't know. I guess it's all just opinion. And now I'm not trying to talk shit about community, because I understand it. It is really fun. I do enjoy it. As a matter of fact, when I first bought this game, I spent the first, or not the first, I spent like a good month or two where I just played community. I tried official when I first bought it and thought, holy shit, this is hard. Until I did more research about it. Because if you just come in here and just start running around, you're not going to get far at all. Okay, so now, after I rambled all that, we are in Lapina. There's a tiny military base here. It kind of can spawn good stuff, or it can spawn absolutely nothing. Ooh, battery. Okay. So, from here, we're going to be traveling south still, and eventually, the next point of interest is Nadbor. It is the biggest, or not the biggest, the most popular PvP spot. It's kind of like the Northwest Airfield. So, always be cautious, even in the town. Especially if there's more than one person. You might get lucky and get held up, and they'll take something from you. But not always. Okay. So, I mean, I guess you could say we're going to the next town as Drew Nicky, or Drew Nicky, I don't know what the fuck it is, but basically, we're going to Nadbor. And now, I haven't made it this far before without any ammunition, so this is kind of cool. I've never been down here before without any ammunition. Most of the time, you at least find something, but not in this case. Yeah, there's so many spots just in this part of the map alone to hide stuff, but it is a lot. It's very difficult to survive out here. To just survive in Nadbor or Polana. Polana's even worse, but you can kind of make a triangle, if you will, between Polana, Nadbor, and I mean, if you want, you could go to Geralto, but that's quite a hike. It's quite the far run from Nadbor. Trying to find hunting. Oh, there's one right there. So hunting stands are my best bet right now. Unless I find, you know, something in a house, but this map doesn't have as many summer camps, like hunting cabins, so hunting gear is a little bit harder to get. Obviously there are still some of them around, but there's a lot less than Chenars. I don't know if it's getting dark here. I think it is, but my screen is still black and white. Lamp? Are you fucking kidding me? Out of all things to spawn, it gives me a lamp. Okay. So basically, you just want to run up here, keep following the road, and just go this way. And it will lead you directly to the spot. To the gold mine. You know, looking back on this, I think I should have started my YouTube journey earlier, but I just didn't think I could do it. I just didn't know what to do, you know? I didn't know how to, you know, make content. I didn't know that Share Factory was so useful. I didn't know what game people would like to see, so I decided eventually, you know what, fuck it. I'm just gonna make content of the game that I love. And here it is. I don't know what holds for the future though. I think I might, I don't know, I want to upload something else, but there's not gonna be like context, it's just gonna be like highlight clips. Because there's no other game where you can just commentate over and, you know, have the content be somewhat interesting. Now obviously I'm playing live, but I feel like I just feel like it'd be weird to do the same thing in GTA, or some other game like Call of Duty wouldn't work. I don't know, because in this game you can kind of like explain your strategy and whatnot, but in GTA or Call of Duty it's just like you know what to do, and that's it. Because I used to be I still am a fan of Call of Duty, but this game has taken the cake, if you will. Excuse me. Yeah, once I get to the town, I'll be able to look for some shells. And if you see a base down south, then mostly every single person is going to try to raid you, or they're going to want to. Whereas if you have a base up north, on this map, it's probably, people might think it's a waste of time, because whatever reason, but yeah, it's pretty open here. I usually come this route anyway. Sometimes I will go the Geralto route from, you know, from the east side. Like Sitnik, that area. But I've only done that a couple times just because I feel like this way is the fastest. Could be wrong. Toplin could be a fast route too. But yeah, it looks so cool with the wind like that. Alright, this is your first checkpoint. If you see this, that means you were close to Nadbor. So usually I just check these cars. because you never know. And then check the house. Don't need that. Well, yeah, no. Wear that instead. Alright. Yeah, sometimes it's difficult to see in these houses, but ooh, what was that? Oh, see, yeah. Like you think you see stuff because you're looking so much, but alright. So after this, all you do is just run this way, and eventually you will arrive in Nadbor. I will check the hunting stand too. Quite a bit of people come here. And then your next checkpoint before Nadbor is this little church graveyard thing. It's a graveyard, but didn't really want to kill the vibe, but it is what it is. Okay. So right off the bat, I'm fully greened out. Just want to do this. Okay, and that should make me my inventory full. Then you just do that. While I'm up here, I'll just ring them out real quick. Okay. And just in case you were wondering, this is my character. This is the one I always use. If not, then I use the old guy, just because it looks like, I don't know. But I've gotten to the point where I actually make my character look somewhat like me, in a way. But when I first started out, I didn't give a shit. I did not care at all about what I looked like, because I honestly just wanted to survive, and no one helped me at all. Okay, so this is the last milestone, last checkpoint, before you reach Nadbor. So it's over here. I'll show you the military area too. Still can't believe I don't have any ammo, but it is what it is. And I guess you don't need as much food as I said you do, but it's always good to bring it in case, because you never know. Now, there is a cool little area down there. There is a base over there, but it's abandoned. So you can see like how it's decaying and stuff. That's how you can tell no one's been there in a long time. I heard a shotgun in the distance, but it's probably like 3 kilometers away. Alright, so now that I've made it, I'm just gonna look around real quick. See if I can find at least like 4, shells, cause fuck. Sewing kit, I actually will use that, cause I want to get my temperature all set. And I'm pretty camouflaged too, for the level of stuff I have. Like, I don't have much at all, really, but I'm pretty well camouflaged. So I'm assuming I look more geared than I am to somebody else. But you always get spare shoes. No matter what, I always carry a second pair. I'll drop stuff just to hold shoes because it's the worst to have ruined shoes. Like, it sucks. Yeah, it's so cool. It literally makes you feel like you're in like a European-esque environment. Now, the reason it's so glitchy is because my blood is down. Usually when the more black and white your screen is, the more intense the frames are going to be, because the game isn't really prepared for that, and there's a lot of zombies here too. That's why I'm kind of like sketched. Grab a bottle. Belt. I think I'm gonna just go around the outskirts because I just don't want to deal with the zombies right now. I literally just want to find a couple shells. That's all I need. Okay, and cereal. Not the worst. Rice is better, but cereal is still very good. Damn, I'm not finding what I want. I swear to God, that little piece of shit better not come. Oh my God. It's not good. I literally just want one thing. Now you can wear the firefighter outfit, but just keep in mind that it's very heavy. And yeah, it's just really heavy, and it doesn't give you extra slots either. So I used to wear it all the time, like that's all I used to wear, that and NBC. But now that it's not waterproof, I don't wear it anymore. I'd rather the hunter stuff. Don't look over here. You better fucking not. Don't. There's nothing over here, bitch. No! Stop. Oh my goodness. Put it away. Little fucker. See, you want to get them before they yell. Oh, fuck off. Okay, there we go. And as you see, the shovel's getting damaged, which is never fun. But I'll probably get an axe pretty soon anyway. So I hope you all enjoy this little journey of Livonia. I mean, that's why I don't really play it too much, because I mean, it's kind of limited on where you can go. I mean, obviously it's a pretty big map, but I'm just talking about the loot, loot-wise. there's just not many focal points, whereas in Chernarsh, you know, there's VMC, the airfield, Kamensk, all the other northern bases that have stuff. This map doesn't really have as much, but it's still really cool. Okay. Still haven't found fucking shells. So, oh, present. Okay, I guess that's not the worst thing. So if anyone has questions, comments, criticism, throw it down. Any ideas for videos I could do. I'll always come up with my own ideas, of course, but just interested to know. Other games I could do too. It's always a possibility I could do more games, but we'll see how it goes. Perfect. Only got 2 of them, but hey. Better than nothing, right? Don't underestimate this gun either. This gun is a beast. Like if someone had a plate carrier and all the shebang, they won't be able to compete unless they get far enough away. I guess I found what I wanted, but our cereal. Yeah, I guess I should get an axe because that's damaged. So what I mean about vicinity in my last video was if you come up to the fire station, and I briefly talked about this a little bit ago, but so normally on Chernarsh, loot spawns in buildings and areas, but with this map, fire stuff will also spawn around it. So like houses across the street. Oh my god, there's so many zombies. Shit. I don't really want to ruin my gloves, but... Okay, anyway. Perfect. Alright, so now that I have that, and I technically have shells, I guess I'll just go up to the base. Although I want to check this little marketplace first, because it spawns good stuff too. Not that, that's a gas station. This right here. These usually spawn some good stuff. Or they can spawn shit stuff. Camp 308. If I had something that could use that, that'd be great. But actually, I'll just take it. I'll stash it later. Yeah, the only thing for this series too, if I decide to continue it, that I won't show, is obviously where I decide to make a stash. So But other than that, I'll show everything. Just because there are some crafty people in the community, and they could work out where my stuff is. Okay. So as long as you see the church, as you can head west-ish, like southwest-ish. You'll come up to the military compound. Oh. I don't understand why people do this. Like, 2 walls in DayZ right now are not enough. Because grenades and stuff like that. There's more 308. Don't want 308. So, all you do, just take a little jog up here. Once you see that little green outpost, then you know you're close. This building sometimes spawns good stuff too. Like the vicinity also works for military too. I know I've already said that, but it's important because you don't want to miss stuff. You know, you want that delicious loot all to yourself, especially if it's like an AK or something. Now, my rule is military zones don't usually talk much, so you gotta be prepared, you know. Now, this is where the good shit spawns. Like, this is top tier clothing, mags, all that good stuff will spawn here. A present? Just shit-ass present. And it's gonna rain again, I think, but it's alright. See, even when you start in a situation... Here we go, more shotgun ammo. Okay, we're set now. So in the next video, I'm going to be going to Swarog. And it is it's the best place to go, aside from Nadbor, to get some cool stuff. Now obviously it's not as big as other military bases on Shannars, but it's still cool because it's very different than any other place on the map. My gloves are getting fucked up too. Usually I start from over here. Come on, don't. Yeah, go over there. So, these are iffy. They can spawn some, you know, mags, plate carriers, all that other good stuff. Spark plugs, apparently. I never knew that. Because I guess it is like a military industrial area. There's an M4 mag right there. Okay. Let's see what we got. More sewing kits. Don't really need that. No. So So usually I have a rule, well not really a rule, but something I do. On Livonia, I dress in green, mostly, if I can help it. And on Chernarus, I dress in black or green. Because I feel like in Livonia, black is just too noticeable. Because nothing around you is black. Okay. Nothing really here. Must have been looted recently. These buildings don't really spawn much at all. Those gray ones right there. But they can. So I'm just gonna trap this guy. Do not feel like dealing with it. Oh, here's a car. Olga. One of my favorite cars. My favorite one is the Ada, but that one's really cool too. It's my second favorite. And that way is Nambor. So I do think I'm going to end this video here though, because this is where I wanted to get, and I want to do a different video of going deeper south to show what it's like. But I hope you enjoyed. I appreciate you watching. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, criticism, throw it down. Ooh, that looks sick. And yeah, have a wonderful day.